Yo, what up? This is Big Cappuccino and the Great Wu-Tang Clan, Killer Bees on the Swarm.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Bizarre from D12.
Yo, what's good, y'all? This is Gov E Fresh.
Hey, Redman is in the building. You already know.
Hey guys, this is Emily Peachy.
Shout out, man, to Worldwide Collaborations, man.
I want to shout out Worldwide Collaborations LLC.
Shout out to the Worldwide Collaborations LLC.
World movement, beyond thousands of movements.
The world movement, beyond thousands of movements.
All about representing each other together. So check this out.
What's up? You want to be a part of this? You want to be a part of the Worldwide Collaboration?
You guys should all be a part of Worldwide Collaboration.
Worldwide Collaborations LLC. Check us out, man, and check what's going on, man. Word up. I have recently been choosing to be a spokesman and an ambassador. So you will see a lot more of me. Join the movement, man. It's beyond thousands of movements right now. And talents put together, all about representing each other together.
I want to join, so I might see you there. All right, much success.
Shooting the free throws and striping, we own it. Push the opponent. 5 fouls on the 4 for the bonus. And shooting the free throws and striping, you own it. We own it. Trilly pile up the green, even on the weekend. And I see so much green that I turn to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I flip in the patties to flip Christina. Dreaming, dope, I see it. Scope, blue hundreds, low, demon, go. Trilly pile up the green, even on the weekend. I done seen so much green that I turn to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I'm flipping the patties to flip Christina. I'm dreaming, dope, I see it. Scope, blue hundreds, low,
the real DJ Star.
Yo, what up? This is Big Cappuccino and the Great Wu-Tang Clan, Killer Bees on the Swarm.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Bizarre from D12.
Yo, what's good, y'all? This is Gov E Fresh.
Hey, Redman is in the building. You already know.
Hey guys.
Question for niggas in the city street, and I ain't being indiscreet. I'm coming straight from the street. I'm in a city that ain't got no identity. Ironically, I'm spitting that crack and pissing chronically. You see my flow's been drastic, B, and I've been off the Richter scale like an earthquake to the street. I won't stop till them snitches of the seas. I throw the piece up in the piece and take a piece out of piece. When it rains, it pours and niggas get wet. You the only one in my corner that ain't crossed me yet. So motherfucker mad, I'm keeping on my shirt. I let you see my face so you can know did the dirt. Now you on your way to hell, you made an early bail. You got snitching clientele, get you out of here. It was all good just a week ago. Back and forth trips out of town for the cash flow. Local niggas in the hood feeling they pockets low. Cause we got it in and ain't reeing up no more. Moral of the story, keep your damn mouth closed. Snitching is a no-no, in the hood we blow foes. You know that snitching for beating. If you think that I'm tripping, catch one thing you fitted. Hey, you family cold rockin' a ribbon. Cause you bumping your gums, telling them boys on that boy who did it. You know that snitching for beating. If you think that I'm tripping, catch one thing you fitted. Hey, you family cold rockin' a ribbon. Cause
what's up with my peoples out here? What's up with all my peoples, man? What's happening?
What's up? What's
Tuning
up?
back in from another Men's Monday. Hey, Pops, school over to the left a little bit so you don't have to be on camera. Other way. All right, let me see. Let me check out my view right fast. Make sure we right. Okay, we a little slow over there.
We ain't looking at that. It's a whole nother that's lagging.
Oh.
Just keep it going. It's
Alright,
lagging.
so-
We ain't worrying about that.
Welcome to Men's Motivational Monday, man. Well, we definitely like to talk about the positive, but we gotta reflect on some negative shit that then took place previously, you know what I mean? And I don't like to get into it, I don't like to dwell on it, but I'm gonna talk about it because you're talking about me, goddamn.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Is that what we doing? It's motivational being Mondays.
Yeah, I am motivating you niggas not to talk about niggas who you fuck with. That's in your corner. Because when you burn a bridge, sometimes you can't swim and you ain't gonna be able to get back across, and you're gonna need that person. So at the end of the day, slow your roll. I've been telling you that. I ain't gonna name drop, but you know who I'm talking to when I'm talking to you. And you can say it a whole lot. My bad, but I can't help myself. And I know you feel what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? I know you know. Man, listen. When you talk foul about my wife, you talking foul about me. When you talk foul about me, you talking foul about my wife. I don't want to have to Will Smith you. Keep my wife name out your fucking mouth, motherfucker.
Oh,
I don't want to put hands on you like a massage parlor. I don't want to do that.
He said keep my.
I'm only gonna tell it to you once, man. That's it. No, I just look like this nigga. I built for it. I'm not. Anywho, back to the scenario we talked about.
Fuck out, y'all.
My bad, I lost it. Right here lying on me. Shit. If I start talking, oh man, your whole career in shambles. And you know I know. Knock it the fuck off. Let's do that.
Before we get started, welcome to Men's Monday.
My bad.
Motivational Monday. You hear me? I said motivational. You hear me? Yeah, we got the host, David on Fire Gray. You hear me? And I'm the co-host. I'm the host. I ain't still the fire. You know what it is. It's motivational Monday. The threes and the fours.
Shout out to Chris on the worldwide. Chris, we see you, man. What's happening?
And shout out to Day Podcast.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
this podcast won awards. You heard me?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
But can I say this?
And we got real numbers too.
Can I say this? I'm gonna say it's all about positive and being positive too, but it's day-to-day podcast, so we're gonna talk about real shit. And we've been doing that from the beginning.
Yeah.
So how about that? Let's go.
Shit, what do you want? What do you do when that's nothing to do with a business partner?
No, it says what to do and
what
not to do as business partners.
Okay, then.
Is what that says.
So y'all don't even be knowing the topic till I know it. So it's going down right now. What to do and what not to do.
But I know what to do.
What's that?
Be professional.
You gotta stay professional at all times.
But some people don't even know how to be professional.
No.
So what do you do in the case when somebody don't know how to be professional and you bought into a partnership with them with the perception that the business is going to be professional? What do you do? Do you back out? Do you keep going? Do you put it on hold?
I mean, it depends on your relationship with the person, but at the same time, I can't even say it depends on your relationship with the person, because you can have a long-term relationship with this person that go back over a decade or so, and you don't know quite what went on in their lifestyle, so you gotta give yourself a chance to know that person and learn them. But I'm gonna back out. Fuck that. I'm listening to you. I'm gonna back out.
You gonna back
I'm
out?
gonna back out. Because what's business for you ain't business for me. You might not be standing on the business that you preaching, and you ain't practicing it at all. Like you just doing it, and you sound ludicrous. You do. You're a fool.
Man.
I don't even know where they make niggas like this. Con artists. Fugaziness.
I gotta laugh.
Man, I'm still mad, man. Go back to what you said, man.
Okay.
My bad, because I was basing what you just said off my last venture, and I don't like it.
Stay on task, right? I know. You got you right. That's what's your motivator, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
So, okay, let me ask you this question. When you say you back out, do you back totally out and forget about whatever you and your partners established? Or do you back out the personal relationship and find a happy medium to still keep it business?
Somebody just Creed just made a comment. She said I wouldn't tell my personal business to business partners.
Whoa,
that's right.
Whoa.
I wouldn't.
That's deep.
I wouldn't, because they try to use it against you.
That's deep, Creed.
Or use it to help themselves get more leverage on you. You know what I mean? Like when I say use it against you, they use it to get more leverage on you. Like thinking they got some leverage, but they only know what you put in front of them. They don't know everything it took to get there. You know, and make sure your business partner got your best interest. They got some money to put up to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be just going in half-assed and broke and paying for everything. Who does that?
Right. Okay. Well,
Could I read another comment real quick?
Yeah, sure.
It say cover your ass and money and lawyer to write a contract up for when you fail out over money. Ooh, yeah, for sure.
That's a good one. Who said that one?
This is Wheat.
Wheat.
Somebody named Wheat. I'm about to say.
Okay, Wheat.
Shout out to Wheat out here in the building.
Hey, that was
man.
a good one, Wheat. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Wheat, man.
Wheat he probably coming from Africa or something. You know, we got subscribers in Africa,
Jamaica. Let's go, y'all.
But that was a good one, Wheat. But the next question I want to ask, okay, now, what protocol do you take to make sure you're dealing with a good business partner?
Background check. You got to.
You gonna have to do that?
Back check.
Oh shit!
Sure.
You got to.
Kind of like what we said. Shit, you know, pay a lawyer, get a contract. I seen the company I was working for, 10 years in, two people started a business. We gonna make this money. They start making the money. 10 years in, one of them ain't happy that they can't make the money that the other motherfuckers make, because he can fix cars too. So he ain't just a desk boy. So the desk boy get jealous and decide he gonna get some money and lead a business, and then pop up 3 months later and say, I want half the bread. Left the business. Totally walked away. Gave away the access to the bank account. Totally gave the keys back. Changed the codes on the alarm. Didn't have nothing to do with the building, the business no more. Went and got a job somewhere else, and then popped up 3 months later with a lawyer talking about he's technically, because he's half of the LLC, and they didn't have a formal contract written up.
Mm-hmm.
That a motherfucker was supposed to show up to work every day to be a part of the LLC. That the motherfucker had shit to do with responsibilities besides just being alive. That's why I cover your ass to have, just in case you fall out, to have some shit to say. Well, look, if you ain't doing the shit inside the business, you ain't getting shit out the business. I do the car work and you do the front desk. If it ever come to a point where you don't want to do that shit no more, we'll figure out a service plan and you pay back, get you out of here.
Okay, so I'm gonna read some comments. He said work ethic. We got Trey Brown comment, and then he said, I'm about to show that one too. He said, you looking from the bottom up by well, hold on, let me read it. You looking at it from the bottom up is what he said for Sam comment. And then he said build it off of work create is what he said.
Off your work creation?
You saying off your work creation? And what you mean by build it, when you say he's looking from the bottom up, can you elaborate a little bit more? Because we don't know what that means. That's why everybody looking like what that means. And then you said build it up work, create, work ethic. Yeah, that's what I said. Work ethic. Yeah, for sure. You gotta have a work ethic. He's saying work ethic.
I think he's agreeing. Maybe he's saying,
yeah,
you're looking at it from the bottom up. That's how you work. That's what he's saying. And build from the bottom up, and you got a foundation or something like that. You build your foundation and work your way up. That's exactly what he's saying. Versus looking down and all around you, I guess.
But listen what he said. He just said that. Build it off work, off ethic, work ethic.
Well, let me ask this question right here. You know, it's a lot of people that got good work ethic, but that doesn't mean that they're professional.
Well, you got to stay professional, and mixing business and pleasure ain't something that you should do.
Right. So you don't have your ghetto friend trying to be the spokesperson at your thing. I don't care if he is the money behind it, my nigga. You can't have this position. You don't know how to talk to motherfuckers. I need a motherfucker that ain't running people away. So you got to be over here doing this. You know what I mean? Because you ain't public relations, nigga. I need a motherfucker a little softer on the ear.
Right. So do you think part of a business contract should include not work ethics, I was about to say work ethics, but a code of conduct?
I mean, I think you gotta think about all your little variables, because the contract you gotta cover cover your whole ass.
Yeah, because I think that be sometimes a lot of problems that arise from conduct. But when you have a code of conduct, then you establishing a standard that must be met at all times to keep the integrity of the brand and the business.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
And that's where you got a clear vision. Job descriptions. You really got to kind of think about those things, like and what everybody's role gonna be. Because if you turning in 100 hours and I'm turning in 30 and I want half the money, shit don't add up.
No, not at all.
You know what I mean? Because even though I might be doing the paperwork and doing all this other shit, you're doing the grunt work. You know what I mean?
But paperwork equals time.
Right, exactly. But at the same time, but it's hard to explain that to a motherfucker when you partners and they grind it.
And your partners got to be able to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? If you're partners, a partnership meaning we both got say-so in the matter. Your word shouldn't override mine unless we establish that you're the leader of this organization.
Right.
If none of that was established, then everybody moves as partners, as one.
So then I guess it's not good to assume then.
It's definitely not good to assume.
You can't assume just because we put in the title business on this partnership relationship that everybody is going to act accordingly.
Right.
So there's certain protocols and criteria that have to be met in order for the brand to function in its proper capacity.
Right.
And some people like to say that, nah, man, that's too deep. I'm not, but when it comes to that money,
it change people.
You feel me? But not only money, power, notoriety, credibility, attention, all them things right there changes people. It gives them a false sense of accomplishment or credibility or well, somebody help me out. A false sense of what?
Security.
Yeah, security, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely that.
Can we read some comments?
Sure.
So, big facts. Extra large coffee, smell the roses and stay blessed. That's David Littman worldwide. What's going on, David?
What's up, Dave? What's up?
What's up with you? And then we just got Chris. Shout out, Chris. We love you, Chris.
What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris?
Then he said, much love, family. It's just slow coming up, but that's what I'm reading. It's coming up as I go. It's just slow, y'all. But he like, much love, family. What's going on with my family? And then we got Trey We got Trey Niece Brown. No, they don't. They was talking about the comments, what we were saying and stuff like that. So they was just agreeing. And then we got Cree. Cree said, check to make sure they about their word or willing to stand behind it. Have something to stand behind with it, basically. That's what she
check
said.
their word and have something to
stand behind.
Yeah, stand behind. Make sure we can confirm that your word is what your word is.
Yeah, you definitely got to do your due diligence on anybody you want to, start, because you got to figure business is closest thing to marriage. But I'm joining the hip with your ass. You know what I'm saying?
You're affecting each other's livelihood.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you start creating businesses and start doing all this stuff and the messiness that can come about that with people don't understand the business ethics. Because that's something like a lot of people don't have business ethics and understand the principles and understanding of just taking care of the details of the business. Everybody got to be equally vested. You can't have all the money and I just got all the talent. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to put some skin in the game because the motherfucker who ain't got the most skin in the game gonna be the first motherfucker off the ship.
That deserves a clap.
Shit you got dealing with.
And 90% of the shit is business.
Right.
Only 10% talent.
And that's why most of the people when they say don't mix business and personal, I say
So the next comment that I have is it says they work at their white man job. That's not some that's not some owning your own stuff, love your hustle, and it's gonna grow off your energy. Right.
Yeah, but what if they putting out?
That's what he said right there. It's slow coming up, y'all. Y'all just gotta on there, but I'm reading it before it come up, and it come up right after I read it.
Well, hold on.
So
right there.
They say they work
at the white man job.
That's not.
You're not standing on your own stuff. Love your hustle and let it grow off your energy.
Am I reading it too fast for y'all?
No.
Y'all want to read it too?
No, you good. I process what I hear.
I do.
And I was having trouble processing what exactly.
Okay. I was being silly. I'm silly. I was just being silly. I love me and Mondays. Y'all be talking that stuff. Let's go. So what you take off of that comment?
Go ahead, Mike.
Next. We can go to the next comment because we want to read a couple comments because we about to go into a video in a minute. So let me see. Let me read a couple more comments. We said absolutely. Then you got dudes that will poke holes in the boat because they can't be the captain.
Yeah.
This is from wait a minute. This from Rooster. Hold on. This from Rooster. It's coming up. It's about to come up. Look right there. Shout them out.
Hey,
Armido.
Rooster, you was on point with that one. Shit. You need to be up early in the morning saying that to niggas every morning. A message from Rooster.
They need to learn how to write that on their mirror.
Wow, that was heavy.
Write that on somebody's mirror. Let me read that again. It says, absolutely, then you got dudes that will poke holes in the boat. And because they can't be the captain, right. And they can't even swim. He forgot that part. They can't even swim. They can't even swim when he put a hole in the boat. Like, what the fuck? What you want me to do? Save? Oh, he wants you to save. Right. Yeah. Saving.
Right.
But that was they motive from jump. They want to get saved from jump. That's why they promote themselves and run around and tell the same stories to people and thinking people gonna buy into that same game.
We're back up this motherfucker again. Day to day.
I can't help myself. My fault.
But wait a minute, but we got but can we say this? We got family members like that too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
it's
real shit.
Family.
We got family members. We got.
See what she said?
That's the next one. What they say?
Rooster is her big brother, Tasha Lene Foster. You must know her.
Oh, Tasha.
Oh, Tasha, that's your big brother.
What's up, Tasha?
She said he the truth. What's up with my Tasha? Hey, we gonna throw that up there though before we get off of here. I'm promoting the yellow, so I am gonna throw that flyer up here, y'all. So just tune in. We got the yellow party for show on August 17th.
Mm-hmm. We in the building. I'm gonna have on some real bright yellow too. I'm gonna have on that type of yellow that make the sun mad. Like, this nigga out here sharing
And then this comment says, I want to share what I just experienced with someone in business like that. If I speak on it, I have to tag them. Oh, nah, we
tag the shit out of them.
Tag
the shit out of them.
Nah, we ain't getting none of that started. This motivational. This motivational. So to go back off of that, let's say this. Since it's motivational Mondays, okay? We want to play a video that y'all for years, y'all been family. And that when y'all did that video, My City.
We're gonna break it down for you after the video goes.
Right. This what I want to talk about. Before y'all did My City, was what y'all stuck together from the business from the beginning to the end, even having the conflict, right?
Yeah.
Off this video,
Mm-hmm.
even the other people from the different cities.
Everybody was from here.
Everybody was from here.
I seen Hamilton and all that, but
well, you're right. That is a different city. Yeah. Everybody cooperated. It was no problem, no drama. They was where they were supposed to be when it was time to be there.
Yes.
It was a great experience.
Yes, and that's why I wanted to play this song tonight, y'all, and for y'all brotherhood, because it's still men motivational Mondays.
Everybody on this song, man. Big shout out to y'all, man.
Shout
We're
out.
always here. You know what I mean? When you need us, a lot of us still politic to the day. You know what I mean? That's on that song for real. Like it built the bond with a collective few individuals that came together and made something that was city history. So I want y'all to check out My City.
Let's go.
Welcome to the natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the natty boy, the home of the trenches. What they gonna say now? Casino money, nigga. My city is off the chain. My city.
From down the way to go to A1 through Crack Hill up to the Fed, Vine Hill, Millville.
It's off the chain. My city. It's off the chain. My city. It's off the chain. My city.
Mount Airy, Thomasville, Fairmount, Hamilton, Northside.
King of my city, and nobody fucking with me. Got a whole bunch of killers, and they all ride with me. Penny phones from the city, bad boy like Diddy. I'm all about the victims, it's not little bitty. A lot of comparing going on my turf, and all the credit for shit I'm spitting the verse. The niggas mad at me, cause they ain't said shit first, but I came for murder when I pulled up in the earth. I'm in the city where the smallest nigga bring fear to the biggest nigga around here with pistols in the air. We getting money, so fuck how you niggas live. My niggas up the block like a missing relative. You get served like fast food and ate fast when them apes blast banana clips at your monkey ass. Don't be in my city flexing that bankroll, cause you can catch the 45 like you was on Baton Road. I'm on that same shit, different on the suave, OD to overdose, bullets gon' ricochet and hit Rick and Ray. Your little brother shouldn't have been there in the first place. Cincinnati crime rate.
Had it on my chest in the state of Ohio, surround that shit from a city where niggas shoot cops, pick over spots, 30 shots around their kids. Now follow me to that north side. We like ain't no horse ride. Niggas repping.
Hey, appreciate that, man. And that goes back to brotherhood, because y'all been cool from brotherhood and still cool, still do business. And let's talk about who did the producing, who started it, how did that go for y'all to even start that?
Well, like the label Black Vegas, that originated from me, because I looked at Cincinnati in my own vision. I was looking at Cincinnati as a Black Vegas because they called it Sin City. You know what I'm saying? The same as, I think Vegas. I think call Vegas that. So I'm like, we, at the time, so-called Black. You know what I mean? But I didn't want to spell it BLACK. I wanted to spell it that way. You know what I mean? A more unique way. And the vision came from me and one of my music partners named Sauce, you know, we came together and we just put the whole thing together. Like, you know, I directed it, he directed it, and we reached out to, at the time, it was an up and coming videographer named Dream Vision, and right now Dream Vision is
taking off.
He took off. Like,
turning y'all thoughts into dreams right now. Y'all looking at it like it's a movie.
Yeah, and then, you know, so cuz we was all rocking together, and we had the studio at Cuz house, you know, and he was a part of Black Vegas at the time, so it was only right that he went first. You feel me? But everybody on that song right there, they did an excellent job.
Excellent. Sure did. They the song had so many views, like it's like a couple different streams that's up of the song. Mm-hmm. So if you add all the views together, you know what I'm saying, like from this section and this section of the song, like you probably got over 30,000-40,000 views just off the My City when we first put it out. And we had Sony. Was actually was it Sony?
I think so.
Yeah,
it was one of them.
They was reaching out to us, trying to sign somebody off of that song.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say who they was trying to sign. I ain't gonna say who they was trying to sign.
You know, but
David, I ain't gonna say who they was trying to sign. Overdose. I ain't gonna say who they was trying to sign. Oh, but you know.
yeah, that's what's
I ain't gonna say that though.
Hey, no. But it goes.
Trill Will said that's fine. Yeah, thank you, Trill.
Yeah,
we gonna be playing a couple of songs on here.
Sure.
We doing Me and Monday, so we want to do the men artists, and we get information about everybody, and we need you to link in and just say a little something about, you know, what made you start doing that Trill Will shit, cause your shit fine. You feel me? Yeah. And that go for whoever that got music, you know. We would like to play it on here on Me and Mondays, Me and Mondays to motivate everybody, because it's motivational.
We're just gonna play a video a week for you. You know what I mean? Get shot, you know what I mean? We gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? Video, what I thought about it. I'm gonna say it out. Like, you know, I'm dreaming. Dope. Christina. Boom. Yeah. I see you, Trill.
Yeah.
And it'd be good if when we play the video, the artist or somebody that's representing the video.
Come on. That's what I said. That's what I just said. I said that's why I said come in, say a little something about your video. We're gonna ask you a question. That's just what we do over here at Day to Day.
Right.
So we're gonna ask a question. We're gonna have a question ready for you. Let's go. So let's go. Yeah. Let's go. That's beautiful. I love the music. That's what I like. Music.
That's an excellent idea.
Yes. Because we gotta motivate.
As we on the topic of music, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna ask you this. Have you ever did a song with an individual and then end up falling out with them, but they're on the song and the song hot and you know it could do something?
Me personally, no, because I always facilitated the arrangements. But I have seen that happen several times, especially here in Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, it's the king of it.
Yeah,
they snatch you off a song in a minute down here in my city. Like, they don't give a fuck, especially if your verse wasn't hot as you thought it was to everybody else. Like, man, it's coming off its average. We don't need that on here. Like, you get that.
And then my music partner, Sauce, the engineer, one of the things that we had to come up with, it was a rule we had to make that we stopped doing compilations and features.
Right.
You feel me? Because it seemed like you could never get two people
together at that place to perform.
At the same time.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's holding up a good song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It's all a part of business. That's what we're talking about. That business.
Exactly.
You ever what type of shady business partners have you ever dealt with or came across? Now I'm talking about you got to go back. So you know what I mean. Give yourself 20 years behind the lines of the fence before
That's a story.
You know what I mean? You didn't ran across a shady business partner. No, we don't want to name drop. Because we ain't trying to make none of you niggas famous.
I should blow the horn on that motherfucker. What you
don't want to make none of you niggas famous, man. You run around my city with the big head enough.
Oh, man. I came across a lot of shady business experiences, but I don't think any of them was necessarily partners. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that when a business arrangement was on the table, and this kind of woke me up about how shrewd business can be. You know, when we had the little situation going off to my city, and remember I was talking to the dude on the phone who was going to put the money behind it, but he was telling us the things we needed to do in order to, I guess, get more exposure and for us to be more valuable, per se, lack of better words, but straight to the point. And at the time, like, I'm gonna be the first to admit that I wasn't that good at business. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was, but I wasn't that good at business. I wasn't on the level he was on. You know, and one thing he said was, because I kept asking questions like, what about this and what why we gotta, and he said, look, if y'all don't get it together, that ain't gonna affect me. He said, I put food on my table every day. And I was like, damn. He said, so whether y'all do it or not, I ain't gonna lose no sleep. Get back with me when you're ready. And I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? And that's when kind of everything kind of started falling apart at the same time around that time. Right. But it just let me know that everybody is not going to understand your story and why you're not where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to look at it from a realistic standpoint. You might be a liability. So it's nothing about you that's going to make me take on a liability just because we having a kumbaya moment. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot through my experiences dealing with people that don't fall through. And even with myself, I wasn't always good in business, and I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? So what about you?
Couple things that didn't go right was investing in some people that I really thought had my back, and as far as getting them a job and letting them eat with me, bringing you to the table. You know what I mean? Because I see you ain't had too much going on, and by bringing them people to the table, they took advantage of you know what I mean, me not being there while they were on the job, and they neglected their duties. You know what I mean? They fell back on, you know what I'm saying, giving it they all like they started off doing. Like, I'm paying you what you know what I'm saying, what you worth on this job, what the job worth. I'm paying you accordingly. So you can't say anything about the pay. You can't say I didn't pay you on time, no nothing. You got, sometimes if you needed it early, I gave it to you early. You know what I mean?
I had a problem with that. Just FYI, blow the horn. We ain't giving nobody nothing early.
Yeah, but you know,
do your job.
Motherfuckers was coming in, clocking in, but and leaving, or clocking.
Listen to me.
Or clocking they people thing because they cool with somebody up here they working with now.
Right.
Having them clock them in and coming late. Like, oh nigga, you said you were supposed to be here at 7, but I ain't see. There's cameras in the building.
That's how
you know what I mean. That's how I was able to find out. Like, oh, they perfect hard. But wind that back. Let me see that. Oh, this nigga here, not even showing up, but saying he was there on this time sheet. Like, damn, you ain't walking the building at all.
Wow.
But it say you was here. Like, man,
that's called still a time.
Man, you know, and we supposed to been rocking like that. You know what I mean? We got history, but you know, that history went out the window. You know what I mean? That was out the door. Just because you wanted to do that. And I liked firing them. It was funny. I liked it. I couldn't wait to give them their last check. Like, they thought they was gonna have all them irons on there.
So okay, yeah, I get it.
His wife do the time sheets and do the time and the calculations and the camera rolls and go back again. That was what? That was 12 minutes.
Oh my
That's
God.
1.5 cents.
So what tell me one of the reactions. What was one of the reactions?
Oh, bro, I worked more hours than this. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I did, bro. I was there. I got the camera. Look. I even went so far to have it on my phone to show them, like, you see this? Look. I blew it up and everything. Like, look.
Wow.
Where are you at? I said, look, I'm gonna go ahead because you said you clocked in at 7. You see it say 7 o'clock right here, like.
Wow.
But see, that's what makes it so crazy when they can't say nothing but respect it because you kept it real with them. Like, you can't do nothing but respect that.
I couldn't wait to say, your last check, bro.
$2.
And he was like, damn, that's how I get it. I said, yeah.
Hey, you had to hold me back because I was mad as hell. I was like, man, I'm not calling me right now. You feel me?
Man.
I'm telling him he didn't get no check. He was like, nah, you know. I'm like, okay.
She wasn't trying to get them niggas nothing. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
he do got at least 8 hours on here. We're going to pay him for that.
Right.
Yeah, I could be illegal, you know.
But the whole 60 hours that you said you worked.
It was like 6.
Nah.
And he did 8.
You didn't do none of that.
That's ugly.
When I got to come up there and work because you can't come to work, nigga, I was mad.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, now I'm mad. I was mopping the floors, mad. Just the motherfucker. And then, like, you know what I mean? Then I'm looking around now. Now I'm actually looking at your job, like, and what you were supposed to be doing. Like, he wasn't doing this, none of this dusting, no nothing. Like, he was relying on the other shift to do it. You ain't changing toilet paper rolls, no nothing, bro. Okay, knock it off. You out of here. But yeah, that was one of my times that I had to deal with.
At least you want to call in, and I left the line.
Oh man, you got to call her phone.
I can. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather just do it that way. Let me see. I'm about to call you, girl.
So let me ask you this: like, what is one of the main protocols that you will take now that you have learned some of these things from different experience in your next business venture?
I'm fact checking. That's what I'm doing. I'm checking all the facts. I'm looking around. Like, I'm looking at your work history. God damn it. I want to see how many times you if you a street nigga and they done threw you a pack.
Hey, references.
Yeah. I want to see how many packs
I want to see what you
got.
got proof that you did some shit before. You just talking. If all you really guys is talking with can't show shit, I hear you, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Until you can show me shit, I just hear you, my nigga. That's right. I'm at with motherfuckers. Like, show me, Missouri, nigga.
I don't like it.
Exactly. That's why y'all do business with them.
Right.
We got a caller. What's up, caller?
Hello and good evening.
Is that phone? That mic. Hold on real quick, Alethea. Hold on. I left the line at the house, so but you live. What's going on with my family?
Forgive me for missing maybe like 80% of the show, but I seen the topic And I'm excited. I don't want to go over anything that you had already gone over, but I'm just going to say some things that I think really should happen, what you should do when going in business, and things you should do when, not do when you're in business. Number one, I believe that anybody willing to go in business, be willing to fail at it. Be willing to fail.
I agree.
Also, anybody that you want to go in business with, I believe all banking statements within that business need to be pulled up together. Because I don't want to go in business with nobody just penny pinching. That person, I want to make sure that your investment is just as big or greater than mine. I want to make sure that all your business knowledge is on point. I don't want you just winging it when I'm doing all the work. You know what I mean? Like, I want to make sure that we're both want this business to be successful, and we're going to invest everything we have within our means to make sure that this works. Also, what you should not do is start sexing when you're in business. Husbands and wife, of course, they got to eat. They're husband and wife. That's different. But whatever your status is, there should be a line drawn. There should be a line drawn that you will not cross that line at all. I don't care if you're mad, sad, happy. That should not affect the business. It should not be spread across social media. It should not be spread in the streets, because it will make everybody look bad. It will make people not even mess with your business because you look messy. It don't even look like a business no more. It look like something you're just trying to do. It look like a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Hobbies and businesses are not the same.
Girl.
And then the income. We want to make sure that we're getting income from this. We're not working for free. We need to make sure that we're making money, not just paying it out. And it need to be across the board. I don't want to deal with people who just barely making pennies themselves. Because you look like you just scavenging. You're a scavenger at that point, And if anybody's sitting there and feeling like having sexual intercourse or personalized relationship off the clock, that's not attraction, and it's not good business principle. It's not good. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're trying to hide it or not. It's still going to be shown. You're not going to be always tight. Somebody's going to make somebody be mad, and it's going to get exposed. So the entire business will suffer because two adults can't maintain professionalism. So those are just some of the things that I was thinking about, what you would do and what you won't do while in business. And then once you see that people are moving like that, it's time to cut the funding. It's time. It's time to cut the funding and cut the ties. Because what you're representing is not what everybody is representing and want out about themselves. Some of us like to move good, and withstand our kids. We work hard for our name. If your name is anything, I want to make sure that that's successful. It's not nothing of shame, that you're harming somebody, sacrificing somebody, lying on somebody, spreading bad things on people. You just want to make sure that you're clean. The energy is good. It will remain. And let me say this, business partners do bump heads. But we're not bumping booties. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. We ain't bumping no booties. We can bump heads. But it's weird to me that people really think you can sit here and build a solid business when you're sitting here faking to the people. Causing issues with the people. So that's what I wanted to call in about, because as a business owner myself, and I call myself a small business, we can't take those hits. We cannot take those hits. They really do hurt. I don't care. I mean, right now we're in a state of review. Somebody can write a bad review, and it'll cut 10 people from coming to you. I don't know anywhere that people go now that they don't look at the reviews first. We don't even buy anything without looking at the reviews.
I look at the reviews for sure.
I stay seeing her because she showing to
We're
me.
on
You see this
reviews,
shit?
and that's
Yeah, I
what that
see it.
is. Like with people, even in the street, you hear a little here and there. You don't know what to believe. That's called a review. And you're not getting good reviews in that. So that's why you should stay away from mess and just break away from people, you know. Protect your heart, protect your funding. Protect your funding, because anybody that's in business, you gotta feed your family.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, we salute you. We salute you. I appreciate you. That's amazing. And that's what it do. Like what to do, what not to do. That's
what to do and what not to
man.
do. Yeah.
Hey, I want to ask Nikki a
You
question.
don't even have class about yourself. You sit here sleeping with your coworker.
We got a question for you. Somebody in the Mike actually got a question for you in the back.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yeah, Lethea.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Thank you very much. Look, check this out, right? What advice can you give us by you being an experienced business woman? What advice can you give us for when you establish an entity with someone? When you establish an entity with somebody and the business don't pan out the way that it started or anticipated, but it may be valuable.
Right. So I would suggest if it's more than one person, you should have like a board. You know, every big business have a board. You can't just make like decisions just you on your own. It has to be agreed upon. I think you should just go back to the drawing board and say, hey, some things have been changed. We would like to change some things because this is not working. And all people must be in, or the majority, must be willing to do that. That's what I believe. There should be people in line, like a board of trustees, or, you know, everybody have one with a huge business, and be okay with that board. You know, a finance pool where can't anybody just go into money and just say, oh, I need to pay for this. No, that ain't how that works. You know, funding has to be agreed upon where you have like somebody over, like a treasurer. Somebody's keeping up with the books. And then you should align yourself with like itemized cost. So if I'm in business with somebody, you're going to give me an itemized cost. We got to stick to that budget. But I always will say, if things are not going right, and I'm a businesswoman myself, you got to start over. The thing is, you plan to fail, but you don't want to fail. So you got to go back to the drawing board, see what you've done wrong, and try to save it before it hits the bottom.
Alethea, so how about my husband and them didn't even have a mic on all this time over there? Let's talk about it day to day, y'all. I just turned it on because it was just too low. Like, man, it's day to day.
I heard it come on, too. It's all right. It's all right. That's all right. Was Mike able to hear me, though?
Yeah, I did hear you, but it was a second part to the question also. If you don't mind.
Okay, what's the second? I don't mind.
Okay, thank you for your professionalism, by the way.
You're welcome.
Okay, the other half of the question was, so what happens if the brand haven't made any money yet, but the brand is probably projected to make some money, and do you just walk out on the brand? Or
I think it should just like, I feel like this. You always want to act in you want to walk as graceful as possible in a business and out of the business. Like I say, you always got to be willing for the business to fail and be okay with it, right? So I think just like you came together to form a business, you should come together to end it. There will be no backbiting off of anything that I bring to the table. You're not using it for any of your practices because that belonged to me. That was my donation to this business. It's not a donation to you personally to try to rebrand and use anything that I've done.
But that's where we get messy at because that's when the lawyers got to get involved.
Yeah, so that's why you come back to the table as adults, even though we may be fussing and fighting, everybody has to be adult. Come back to the table, and when you revise things or bring it to a close, you just want to talk about those things and close those chapters on a good note and move on through.
Yeah.
I mean, but you got to talk about it. You can't just walk away and, you know, because people think they can do what they want. I think you should be okay with telling a person it's not okay for you to use anything that I've drawn to the table for this business. Because my business, our business wasn't successful. But when I do this again under my own, it's going to be successful.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And I got a
Yep.
comment.
I don't think people should.
Go ahead.
Yep. Just talk. Get it over with.
What you said. That's what's up. We about to read a couple comments on here. We out of here. I appreciate you, sis. I love you so much.
I love y'all. Thank you for having me on this late at night. I'm glad I was able to catch the end of this.
Yeah. We came on late.
Okay.
It's day to day.
It's day to day. All right. I love it. Y'all have a good night.
Okay, you too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Look, I called it right back on the accident. But yeah, so
said they must be trustworthy and loyal. You ain't lying. You got to be trustworthy and loyal in business. You know what I mean? Like your partners, you got to. You know.
But sometimes you don't know until you
That's
find out.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Especially when you talk about money. You don't know how somebody gonna act till they think they missing out on something.
Yeah.
next comment's coming up. Yeah, I love it. This was a wonderful podcast about business, and
yeah, it really was.
This is amazing. Shout out to my peoples. Motivational Monday.
We out here.
Here go the next question, y'all.
And trusting you put in a position and allow them to be the same.
SME.
Yeah, I mean,
subject matter expert.
Yeah, that's cold.
Everyone has a tremendous skill set.
That's cold, Tasha.
Shout out Tasha.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good right there.
And then Chris said, and respect as well. You gotta have respect for people.
Trust, loyalty, and respect. Yeah.
That's the truth right there. Said it alone right there. Like that stands by itself. I think I need to put that on the shirt.
Right.
You probably already got one, goddamn it. I need to make me one up.
Man.
Okay, and then the next comment is, honestly, you can't trust everyone to help you in the process of building up your brand. Now, that ain't what nobody's saying, because nobody's gonna trust that. We build up our own brand, but sometimes you go into business with other people for certain situations, and then you just gotta know who to go in business with. So you can't go by certain shit people say and things like that until you witness it yourself. Sometimes you gotta learn on your own. Like, who all going by what everybody say about somebody?
Sometimes people go by that, especially, and it depends upon what city you live in, because it's different from city to city.
What is?
That popularity, you know what I mean? Like they go by that.
No, he just saying that honestly, that ain't what you gotta read the comment.
Honestly, you can't trust
I just said that ain't what nobody. No, I know what he's saying. They her. I don't know if it's it looked like a guy. I know what he's saying, and he absolutely right. You can't trust people. You got to do it on your own. That's basically what he's saying. Yeah. You have to do it on your own. Right, so even if you get into business with other people, you still build your brand. And then when you notice that you're in business with people and they just more focused on building their brand without building y'all's together and being a brand together, because it's a brand, a new one. You can't fuck with them. So period.
This is kind of confusing a little bit. Just the whole, if we going into business, our business is the joint brand per se, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I have what I have coming into the business, which I'm supposed to have value in the business and be able to demonstrate that. But like you said, with withdrawal, I keep everything that's mine. But it's just when you get into those situations in business, it gets confusing sometimes, you know, because the gray area, everybody's gray area look a little different. So, you know, when it comes to the black and white, you know, one way is one way and white is the other way. But that gray area, everybody interpret business differently. And you're talking about building a brand, you know what I mean? Like, and if you got two different visions for the same vision, like me and you said we're going together to make something happen. And then on the sidebar, I got a whole nother vision that I ain't including you. That ain't gonna work.
Right.
Because I'm already looking at separating myself from you or keeping something separate. Either this brand is what we're building from the ground up and we have an understanding of that, or you have a sub-objective where you try to just bounce off my notoriety or my fame, or I'm using your notoriety, your platform to push my product. Because I can't do it by myself. Versus really genuinely trying to push this common business. And that comes from the beginning of having, like you say, understanding who you're dealing with. But it's hard to see a snake sometimes.
Yeah, and that's why people get bit and be messed up. But yeah, let me read a couple more of these comments. It say, Chris, shout out to Chris. He said, yeah, sometimes people may be trustworthy at first. Yeah. You may think until that large sum of money comes, then they will show their true colors. When they run, so you have to run trials as well. Yeah, trail. Yeah.
You gotta run trials.
Yeah.
I
guess he's saying
you gotta test them.
Yeah. You gotta run trials as well with them, and I guess
test on them. You know what I mean? Run this trial and see how many times you're gonna fail with it to know who you really supposed to be fucking with this person.
Yeah, basically.
They show their true colors. You know what I mean? You gotta run with them long enough.
Yeah.
For them to show their true colors. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes you can tell that in a week. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna do what they do every day in a week, and you will see it. Sometimes it take a month, 2 months, but you know, eventually they're gonna get tired of putting up that mask and hide behind that facade, and the real them gonna show.
But I think the reality of it is, in any relationship that you get into, you really gotta watch everybody like you care. Not like you care about them, but like you care about the pluses and minuses and all the shit that I can do to hurt me or they can hurt me. And so, and I'm gonna watch you and I'm gonna learn you. And if you show me anything that's like you said it, if you do something, don't keep your word. Don't say you're gonna do something and don't do it. Show me. I won't say nothing. Because you're showing me your true colors, because that representative can't keep his face up forever.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing with it's business or personal and relationships. It's all about understanding who you're dealing with. And if you're really trying to have a relationship with a motherfucker, give a fuck what it is, business, personal, whatever, you need to look them motherfuckers from head to toe and do I really want to be fucking with you? And I see anything about you I necessarily don't care about, I'm gonna move accordingly. Because I have a choice about any relationship I'm in. And if I'm foolish enough to get in the bed with somebody who monkey, I'm at the end of the day, I'm mad at myself. At this stage of the game, you know, we talking about the mistakes we made 20 years ago, some of the things we did, you know, now we more mature, we move different.
Right.
We don't make mistakes like that.
Right.
Man, that was amazing. And let's go back to the comments. It says, and Tasha, you preaching today. It ain't Sunday, Tasha. It ain't Sunday, but okay. All right. It say, and if that's the case, then it's time to have, this is what I'm saying, it ain't Sunday. She preaching today. She's saying, if that's the case, then it's time to have an uncomfortable but necessary conversation. Maybe as partners, our vision and / mission change.
I seen that.
Yeah, and that's real. That's real. You preach it, girl. It ain't Sunday, girl.
I've heard of companies doing that too. Like, make people have meetings every month to talk and make sure everybody on the same page. Hey, we still on the same mission. We still doing the same shit. Yeah. Ain't nothing changed since last month, right? Let's keep on this shit because I want you to get distracted. Like, every month is just a meeting. Like, hey, just a check-in meeting. You on your shit?
That's why I notice a lot of big companies have consultants that come in and they'll go to each employee, you know, or have those employee meetings and do surveys and whatnot to bring back information to the higher ups so that they can get a better feel of what the temperature is with the employees, because production sometimes can get low based on, you know, something going on and it's spreading. You know, the morale, the work ethic can suffer from the morale being low.
Right, they could be a supervisor.
Yeah,
is running everybody up out of there. Sometimes it'd be a
that's why they be quick to cut somebody from a professional football team or, you know, sports or whatever, because once it get in the locker room and that attitude start festering, it spread like cancer, and it can affect the morale of the players. Now games is on the line. You feel me? So they'll get rid of a player because of that.
The coach too.
Yeah,
sometimes
and the coach.
The fucking up, they'll be like, you fucking up. Let's get some fresh face in here and let these niggas breathe, because you get on everybody's goddamn nerves.
A good clause to put in the contract too, protocol wise, is I think insubordination is very important to implement in a contract. You know what I'm saying? Because you could catch somebody right in their tracks from being insubordinate and bring it to their attention, you know, and they'll understand it, you know what I mean, when it's in that contract. And if they understand what insubordination means, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they can't, ain't no, you know what I mean? That accountability is staring you in your face and you can't even move from that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to address that. Why are you insubordinate? And insubordination is sometimes talking behind a partner's back.
That is insubordination.
At a company. Promoting another brand within a brand.
That's insubordination.
Yeah. So, you know, insubordination is very important.
Ooh, that's deep. And let's get back to another comment. That's deep. We should have had the horn or something on there, but I ain't get that on it. Hold on. Yeah, I know that's right. Yeah, let it go. And then it say, and sadly, clout chasing is real thing. It's a real thing. Clout chasing.
Oh yeah.
You know, just people popularity and, you know,
they want to be seen.
All that type of stuff.
They really don't want to do the work.
Right.
They just want to be popular.
They just feel that they
want
popular.
the attention. They want to be able to say, I did this, I did that, but you still ain't did shit. You still in the same place.
Damn, Sam.
Yeah. Treadmill.
Right. Like you gotta really be
same
doing something.
place, my guy.
And somebody will notice you. If you really doing something, a motherfucker just a motherfucker notice it.
Just like that notice if you're doing something wrong.
Right, exactly. So just keep doing what you're doing, and the truth come out. If you ain't a hustler, you guess what? You be always complaining about why you ain't got shit. If you're a hustler, you constantly evolving and figuring out ways to remake yourself and redo the shit, because the world keep evolving and you got to keep changing with it. You know what I mean? But you know,
that's deep. And then we got, sometimes you got to go all out. You got to build your branding. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if you believe in your brand, you're gonna have to go out and go all in for it, shit, because that's you. That's all you got. You putting everything on the line right now.
Right, and if you go into somebody with your brand, trying to get somebody like to be an investor and do business like that, that's when you had a contract to protect yourself and how much you got the rights and this, that, and the third, and how y'all divide the money up and the technicality parts of it. Because, like you said, you need a shark. You need a motherfucker to go ahead and back what you got going on, because your vision and your brand is worth something. Because that's what motherfuckers do. Because at the end of the day, we all want to be able to sell the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want one day to be able to look in the face and motherfuckers say they bought day-to-day podcasts from y'all. That's when you make it. When a motherfucker willing to buy what you created. You know what I mean? Like they be on Sony networks or Paramount. They be like, we want y'all, we gonna give y'all this, and we gonna own the rights to y'all shit, and y'all own this from here on out. On the grind, on our way, day to day.
Day to day. And then I got Creed. She said use your discreetness.
Discernment.
Like, yeah, just make sure you be discreet with who you going into business with, because you got to be very discreet with
Discernment, yeah.
And then, oh wait a minute, look at Chris. He said, "Damn Sam."
Damn
Sam, because he be saying some shit, boy. I promise you. Yeah, boy, you better know it. Like, damn Sam is what it is. You hear me? And look, that's what he said, Chris. Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah, shout out to Chris.
All right, so we got a lot of comments on here, y'all. And we about to get out of here, wrap it on up, and say some positive things tonight about me and Motivational Mondays. Let's go.
So I'm gonna say, as I always say, if you don't stand for nothing, you're gonna fall for anything. So make sure you stand on business. Stand on what you believe in. Stand on your family name. Like, if you everything you put into it, expect that you're gonna get that out of it. Like Alicia said earlier, expect to lose. But when you win, it's a win for us all. So stand on business, man. Stand on business.
It's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Oh well, I'll just say, learn how to count. It goes a long way. Trust me. You feel me?
He said, learn how to count. I know that's right.
The metric system. You feel me?
I love the metric system.
Leave 1,000 on the table and go to the other room and see if it's there when you get back. That's just one test.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's one test I'm not willing to. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Chris again.
You run out.
Shout out Chris.
But when you making money, that's a $1,000 lesson, or however much missing. Because if it's all missing, you just check the nigga. Like, nigga, you know it was a band right here, nigga. But a nigga try to take a few hundred out of there and try to act like you don't know. Then you be like, that was a $200 ass nigga. And I just chalk it up as a $200 ass loss. I didn't walk away for niggas for like if you ain't got a comma, if you ain't rent money, I ain't at your house. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of walk away from certain shit. You know what I mean? But you start talking about rent money, you start thinking about visiting people. You know what I mean?
There's a couple more comments that I like on here.
So you are definitely right. You have to be able to trust your business partner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But to summing it all up, I think for real, like we got to look at it as a relationship, and we got to be more mindful and be moving with more intent in the relationships we build on all levels. Mm-hmm. Whether we making money together, whether we just partying together, or whether it's something in between, or we family or whatever. Nurturing the relationships and understanding and putting people in the right place and not tolerating the bullshit. A lot of people tolerate bullshit relationships. You need to call people on their shit and to stop accepting that shit. And your circle will get small. I don't got a real small circle, man. I done run a lot of niggas out my life.
Real.
Because it'd be hard to keep my tongue to myself when I see bullshit in my face.
Man.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, the relationships is what get us in these precarious situations with business or in the bed. You know what I mean? And we got to be real thoughtful in how we choose our partners, how we interact with our partners from the very beginning. When you approach them like, okay, I want to build something strong from the beginning, so I'm going to treat them a certain type of way from the beginning until they show me something otherwise. Because I want to build something strong. Now, if they show me bullshit, game change. You know what I mean? It's all good. I know how to play that shit. But from the beginning, I'm going to just genuinely say, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to build a good relationship. I want to build a good business relationship. So be open and honest and straightforward and let it be. Mm-hmm. And if we can coexist from there, you can write some shit up on paper, make everybody happy and keep this shit moving. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's the relationships. People say don't mix business and the personal, but I want to personally get to know you if I do business with you. Because I want to, you know what I mean? They're like, what that song say? I want to know where your grandma live at. I want to know where your mama live at. Because just in case. just in case. Because I like to get to know a motherfucker, go hang out with a motherfucker and get to see a type of motherfucker. Because I don't want to have to be hunting them up. I don't want to have to go through unnecessary shit that go through certain types of people's minds.
I think sometimes too, well, not sometimes, but I learned in business, especially kind of like local business, you know, when it's somebody you kind of familiar with, but you know, you're establishing something with them. I think sometimes we overlook what the end goal is.
You don't have an end goal. You just want to do. You have an idea.
Yeah.
A formula. That's the thing. Like,
yeah.
So I used to ask niggas, what next? We gonna go in the bank and rob it. Then what? We gonna go in this nigga house and then what?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna get $5,000. There's 4 of us, nigga. Like, really? I'm about to do all this for that. Come on now. I know. I'm listening to you. I hear you, but I ain't trying to make the news. You 10,000. You don't get shit to tell it. Like this dumb shit that people can say to you. You know what I mean? Trying to do. But at the end of the day, I think relationships is what's the meaningful thing about the whole, you know, of all this. Is just being better with your, you know, because we made our mistakes.
Yeah.
But now we learned how to we're making and trying to demonstrate how to not make those mistakes when it comes to relationship building and business building. So they don't have to do what we've experienced. And we can take the jewels that we've learned and we share today and save them a few hurdles and headaches, you know what I mean, that to keep moving forward. That's the whole purpose of this. Pay it forward and let this shit ride till after we gone.
Right. We would like to take a minute to ask everybody to share this podcast because I think this was very informative, and we really need people to chime in so they can give us some input because we're learning as we go as well. So we're all in this together. You know, we all we got and we all we need. So, you know, let's push the dream forward. We need likes, we need hearts. You know what I mean? We need it all. We want it all. You feel me? Good reviews, bad reviews. Just share it.
Yeah, we don't mind it.
Yeah, we don't mind it. We're transparent here.
It's called day to day. Yeah.
Yeah. High five.
Yeah, for sure. It's day to day. So we like all the you know, all the input. Yeah. Negative, positive. It only make it better. Right?
Yeah, for sure. But the first one
Yeah. We out here, y'all. We ain't our family yet, y'all, but we about to be.
Over there be glad about it. Hey, oh, you're good.
I'll be your air when you can't breathe. Call me your left lung, cause you be the right one for me. Like Beyonce, it's our destiny. I'ma be there for you. And I ain't even know no start a pitch. You ain't gotta worry about no other chick. Only you mine late night that I'm freaking with. I do it for you. Now you who I wanna see and here's where I wanna be. Let's get a house on the hill and be on family. We can have a family tree, perhaps more than the table in the book if you got the true definition of a woman that can school me. You find the wine, so we gon' drink till you're pure. Try to find your way, Kenwood, shopping spree. You. Now you who I wanna see and here's where I wanna be. Let's take a stand on the plan, what you do. That's what we gon' always be, and I'ma always love you. This is always you. Hey, go. Who I wanna see and here's where I wanna be. Let's take a stand on the plan for some unity. Together we gon' always be, and I'ma always love you. This is always you. Forever my lady like show to see. You know it's like me, money and the thing. So pack your bags and you can ride with a king. We gon' the natty like Tom and Penelope. Let's get to my house and make love on the canopy. Late night mellow moves, moving to some nicely. Think about the shaking mood, it's like a cinema that with you. In the bedroom and do it better vanity. I finish you off bubble bath, candy, rosy. Overdose of you, all sex to see. I give it to you with you. Sex on the beat while we sex to a beat. Making sex on the beat, drinking sex on the beat. Hey, make your body just